Pause. First, we're going to be focusing on the coloring in this scene. If you look closely, you can see that a lot of the colors are red and yellow and bright colors. This is because in a lot of movies, especially comedy ones like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, they tend to use bright colors in order to trick the audience into relating this movie to another comedy that they have seen. If you pay close attention when the video starts playing again, the music also adds a certain element to this film. And that is because the music picked by the editors is fun, fast, young, for the time. Obviously, for us in the early 2000s, this is definitely seen as older music, but for the time, this is what was considered cool for the kids, and that was chosen by the editors to help add to the feel.
Incredible. One of the worst performances of my career, and they never doubted it for a second.
All right, I'm back already. And here now I want you to focus on the way that his eyes move, because the way that his eyes move in this scene is very important, because the way that his eyes move help the audience track where he is looking. So he looks up, and now the blinds are opening, and now he's looking outside.
How could I possibly be expected to handle school on a day like this?
So then he looks up, and when he looks up at the clouds. And what you're going to see here within the next few seconds, the frame change between different positionings of the clouds. And this is in order to signify that he's looking at a lot of the sky, not just one image. He truly isn't just taking in his beautiful day off.
This is my 9th sick day this semester. It's getting pretty tough coming up with new illnesses. If I go for 10, I'm probably going to have to barf up a lung. So I better make this one count. The key to faking out the parents is the clammy hands.
All right, we're pausing again, because here I want you to focus on the fact that Ferris is in fact on the right side, which tends to add a positive emphasis. This positive emphasis is that he is correct in this instance, that it is correct to fake out the parents and skip school, and that he is in fact smart about what he's talking about. And this placement of Ferris subconsciously tricks the viewer into thinking that he is a positive main character. And I mean, he is. It's his movie, it's his day off, and it was a well placement on the film crew and the editing.
Stupid, but then so is high school.
Okay, so now within the next few frames and camera placements, I want you to pay attention to where the camera is, because the camera suddenly moves throughout the hallway and into different angles in the bathroom in order to help show that Ferris is in fact going through his day and help tell the storyline that he is about to shower and walking through his house and getting ready for the day.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while...
Now this part right here where they show him turning on the shower and him getting undressed, it's very important, because if they didn't show it and it just went from him standing outside the shower to him in the shower, like right now, it would just seem very sudden for the viewers, and it wouldn't sell the story as much.
So who gives a crap if they're socialists?
If you look at the camera placement just in general, and if you go back and you watch this through this entire scene, the camera is always at eye level with him. And this is something that they did in editing, that they did when they were planning out how the camera was going to be, and when they decided how they wanted to tell his story in this sense, is that they wanted it to be eye level because it makes it feel like Ferris is your friend. It makes it feel like you're talking to him. And that adds to the comedic feel. It doesn't make it feel like you're watching someone. It makes you feel like you're having a conversation with him, which is in essence what he's doing throughout this entire monologue.
He should not believe in ism. He should believe in himself. I quote John Lennon, "I don't believe in Beatles, I just believe in me." A good point there. After all, he was the walrus. I could be the walrus. I'd still have to bum rides off of people.